All right, so with wins over, again, Minotauro Nogueira, Roy Nelson, Bigfoot Silva, Fedor Emelianenko.
His resume is crazy. It's time for a title shot.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
It's time for him to wait out the winner of Junior Dos Santos, Cain Velasquez. That's what's next. I think that's next for both of those guys.
Right.
So he needs to sit on the shelf a little bit, see what happens there, and just wait for his time. It's his time.
How do you think that fight would play out? We'll start with Cain Velasquez. If Cain Velasquez were to win that rubber match between the two people, how does that fight play out? It's that classic wrestler versus jiu-jitsu guy.
It is, and Werdum's a bigger guy. He's a lot bigger than Cain. I think Cain's pace might separate the two, but if it goes to the ground, Cain's in trouble. And I think Werdum can kind of control his wrestling because he's going to be so scared of his ground.
But if it is JDS, that also would be a rematch. Remember, JDS was able to clip him with that uppercut and put Werdum away. Have you seen enough development from Fabricio Werdum? Actually, that loss sent him out of the UFC and away from the octagon. He really developed his skills.
This is what's crazy about the UFC. Cain versus Werdum, great matchup for Werdum. Werdum versus Junior Dos Santos, not so good. So it just depends. For Werdum to wait, he's hoping Cain wins that fight against Junior Dos Santos.
You think so?
I do.
You're going to be fighting on this station.
Yeah.
Fox 11.
Yes, sir.
I like it, man. You've got to fight against your friend Matt Mitrione. Was that a hard fight to accept?
It was. And you know, Matt and I were both on the Ultimate Fighter 10. We've talked probably once a week from since then, and that was 5 years ago. Matt's a very good friend. We have a common trainer, Lauren Lando. So, well, man, we cross paths all the time. Listen, it's business. I can put it aside. I have one goal in mind. That's to get to the UFC and be the champion. And whoever's in my way, that's fine. It just so happens I have to go through Matt to do it.
Did you have a phone conversation with Matt?
I did.
How did that
he
go?
called me.
Was that
goes,
awkward?
Oh, my God. He calls me and goes, I can't believe we have to fight each other. I can't believe this, man. I go, I agree, but believe it, and hung up the phone. And
just like that?
Just like that.
Talk to me about how you think that fight would play out.
You know, Matt is very athletic.
As are you. You guys both have that NFL background.
NFL background. The difference between Matt and I is I'm a true martial artist. Matt can't say the same. When the going gets rough, Matt will quit. There's not a man in this world who can make me quit, and that's going to be the difference in this fight.